Hey YouTube, it's that girl that used to talk about Metal Gear all the fucking time. She's here. Quite a few people have been asking me on Twitch my thoughts on Death Stranding, and although I do have like a reaction video.
Homo demons, militant separatist group.
They're what? It doesn't really say much of what I've been thinking, and I've been sitting on it and I've been pondering, and these are my thoughts about the Death Stranding trailer. I can just do a video here, it'd be like old times. Just a quick note, I haven't actually seen anyone else talk, I haven't watched any videos of people talk about it. I've seen a few tweets here and there. So if anything I'm saying is the exact same as what someone else is saying, then that's obviously going to happen. I'm sorry. These are my opinions, thoughts, what I saw, what you may have seen. We can, this is also a good thing to talk about in the comments below after the video if you think I haven't mentioned anything. I will be having an odd transparency in my whole being during this because I have bad chroma key. Alright, the blinking, okay? The cuts. There's cuts and you notice that it's just someone blinking, and once I noticed it, I think I saw someone mention it on Twitter. I didn't notice it myself. But after rewatching the video, knowing that there was blinking, it was really annoying. And I was like, when you're conscious of yourself blinking, that's how it felt in watching the video. So obviously it's the perspective of the baby. That's what that is. I mean, what I saw generally, there's not that much to say because it's really well done in the way that you don't know what the fuck the game is, kind of, because you could say, oh well, it's just Sam going from A to B, and he's like, to me it seems like, looking just from the trailer, a generic game. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh well, let's travel over here and there's a bad guy, and oh, he might not be the bad guy because he's voiced by Troy Baker. People have been tweeting, like Kojima's buddies have been tweeting, you're not ready for Death Stranding. None of you are ready for Death Stranding. And judging by the trailers, I feel like I'm ready for Death Stranding, if it is what it is appearing to be. Now, having said that, don't worry, I'm gonna go back on it, okay? I have like the lowest expectations of Death Stranding. You may remember when I was talking about a little indie gem called Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I was literally thinking that game was going to be the best thing in my life ever, and it was going to be amazing, and that obviously wasn't the case for me, personally. I didn't like it at all. Well, I like some bits, but overall, compared to other Metal Gear games, I didn't like it. So I feel like, however Death Stranding is going to come out, I've got the lowest expectations. Now, to theories, okay? This is something that I've been seeing on Twitter. Someone has said, you may notice in the video of Death Stranding, there is a picture of Norman Reedus, that other actress whose name I forget, Emile, and a pregnant woman whose face is blurred out. Now, obviously, people are going, PT? PT? Is this PT? This is my favourite theory, and to be honest with you, I want this to be true. There is a theory that this game is actually PT. Not 100% PT, because that's owned by Konami, but it's kind of its sort of spiritual reincarnation of PT. To be honest with you, I really wanted a horror game. This kind of puts me in mind with Horizon Zero Dawn, which obviously because it's the same engine. It's also the same engine as Until Dawn. The Decima? Is that what it's called? The Decima engine? Which I didn't know. But that's worth knowing. Not that that would have anything... There you go. So obviously people are just basing it off this one photo. And there's a few spooky scenes, with Mads like hung up like a spider and cobwebs and such. And all this imagery. But you could also go, oh well, surely not all of this game is fake, Connie. Surely there's an actual game here. But of course, you're going to be thinking about Metal Gear Solid 2 trailers, which I've recently been watching on my streams. And there was no shell in any of the trailers. Raiden isn't even in the box. Like, Kojima totally did the bait and switch. Well, I need to stop saying Kojima, because he's not the only one that made these games. But, you know, Kojima Productions or Fox or Konami, I'm just going to say Konami, when Konami were releasing Metal Gear Solid 2, there was no mention of Raiden whatsoever. People thought this was just going to be a game about Solid Snake. And, oh yeah, it's basically Metal Gear Solid 2. This is what we want. This is amazing. You know, there was demos of the tanker. But then once you got the game, and then after, like, about half an hour later, you're playing Raiden and no one knew who the fuck he was. I want that in Death Stranding, okay? I know that it's probably not likely to happen, but it would be fucking sick if actually maybe we're not even playing Sam the whole game. Maybe Sam dies at the start, and then you're Mads, you know? That's the only thing I can come to where people are like, you're not ready for Death Stranding, guys. This is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be groundbreaking. Like, the only thing I can think of that would be the case would be something big happens, like a bait and switch. Like, it just seems to game. It just seems too much like a game. A lot of Kojima's messaging in his other games, and it could be this game as well, is media manipulates you, okay? And one thing Kojima has been doing a lot is tweeting what this game is. This is a Stranding game. This is, you know, all these... What did he tweet the other day? I'm getting similar questions, so I shall repost. DS is not a stealth game. Could be more subjectively not a first-person shooting game either. By incorporating the concept of connection, Strand, and totally brand new genre called action game / strand game, social strand system. So it is possible that all of these tweets and things he's feeding us, because it's all cryptic as fuck anyway, is lies. And that's the narrative of the game. You know, Norman Reedus was saying, yeah, it goes so much more beyond games and social networks and all these other things. But also, I don't think Norman Reedus has ever actually played a video game before, so that's not too much to go on. There's not too much for me to talk about really, other than theories. If you guys ever get bored and you want to, you know, entertain yourself for a bit, type in Death Stranding is Metal Gear Zero, because those are some fun theories. And although they're really, really, obviously they're not true, but you start being like, oh, maybe this is Metal Gear Zero. Oh my god, David Hayter's gonna be in the game. He won't, but it'll be, imagine. Yeah, this is a lot harder to dissect than going, this is Zero, this is Article, what if they do this in Metal Gear? And obviously this is a lot shorter video than other ones would be. That's pretty much all I have to say on it. I'm just saying what I want. Will I buy the game? Yeah, probably. I am not getting the collector's edition because I am not rich. And I don't really like babies. Why would I want a baby lamp? So yeah, if you were to go, Connie, what do you want from Death Stranding? I would be like, PT. Just give me a horror game, please. When Death Stranding does come out in November, I will be streaming it on Twitch. Feel free to follow me if you want. If not, that's fine too. I might upload playthroughs on here if you're not a Twitch person. At the minute, we're playing Peace Walker, which some of you may know I've never actually played all the way through. I'm currently on... I've just met Huey, so that's the part I'm on if you want to follow that too. And also, yeah, I'm a fake fan because I never played Peace Walker, sorry. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful day and see you soon. Bye!